And we're live?
We are live. Hi, guys.
We are live. Welcome to Atomic Peanut Butter Group presents D&D Friday night.
Woo!
We're back in Ravenloft with Mourning Mists.
Woohoo!
I'm your Dungeon Master, Gaz, coming to you live from the future here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Now mai, haere mai. Thanks for being with us, whether you're watching us live on Twitch, later on YouTube, or listening to the podcast that Adam keeps promising we will someday have.
I can't wait to listen in the future, where you are, Gaz.
Yeah, exactly.
Gaz, how is that podcast? Is it good or what?
Oh, it's great in the future. Yes.
You know,
should all
I
listen
gotta
to it.
say, I gotta
Absolutely.
interject future stuff. I saw Tenet. I know this is very dated now, but I saw Tenet like a couple of last week. While entertaining, that whole in the future sort of thing.
The whole
Yeah.
point is just sit back and enjoy it. Once you try to make it make sense, the movie is
That's
ruined.
exactly what I did.
Yeah, it
I
falls
was like,
apart. Yeah.
I'm gonna start. Yeah, and then you know what? The next thing I thought is, I bet this comes from a book, and I bet the book is awesome because it explains it all perfectly.
But the movie's really good if you just ignore any.
That dude should be the new
semblance
James
of
Bond,
logic.
whoever that actor was.
What?
You're talking about which one? Batman or Denzel
No.
Washington?
The guy who played Tenet, he should be the new Batman.
Kinda
I mean, new
played
Batman.
Tenet.
You got me saying new James Bond. New James Bond. He should be the new James
He's
Bond.
not British though.
He's an actor.
I know. He's really good.
Yeah,
He was
I think
in.
he should be British.
Yeah.
Eh,
He was in Black.
I guess
Klansman.
that
He
is
was
true,
in,
huh?
what
Now
was
that I
show
think
with The
about it,
Rock?
they have all been.
That took place in Miami. Anybody?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
Myers?
know. But you know what?
Let's get on. We're
Maybe.
late. Let's go.
Maybe
Warner
let's
Brothers,
focus
We'd
on
love to have you
this
as a
game
sponsor. Go ahead.
There you go.
movie. So previously on Mourning Mists, after recruiting Mordant, a wandering monk with no memory, and named after the domain they found him, our heroes return to the trail of the artifact that may be the key to their futures. They've had a long journey to Schloss Aubrecker. The steamship voyage from Ludendorff was battered by icy storms, and during one, Denrick, the bard who had been accompanying the party, mysteriously disappeared. The group spent the last 2 days of the voyage scouring the ship for signs of him, to no avail. Strangely, no one else on board seems to remember Denrick being there at all. Now it's a cold gray morning, and Alicia Covington, Tiller, Val, and Mordant stand on the docks of Schloss Aubrecker, a freezing rain starting to fall around them as the steamship recedes over the horizon. And now, let's meet our cast. Let's start with Adam.
Hi. I just realized that you're in my spot and I'm in yours. Hey everybody. I'm gonna DM tonight. I'm playing Gaz for tonight's session. Anyway, I'm playing, of course, Alicia Covington, a human-ish rogue, swashbuckling rogue. And yeah, she's a little bit thrown off as to what exactly is going on here, especially with the disappearance of Denrick last session.
All right. Let's hear from Will.Playa.
Hello, I'm playing. Oh shit! Do I gun now or at the end? I forgot. I
you
do it
know,
anyway.
You're supposed to do
Yeah,
it immediately.
there you go.
It's too late. I messed it all up. Hey everybody,
okay.
I'm Will.
We'll fix it in post.
No, we
There
won't.
you go. I'm playing a druid with a shady past named Tiller. Yeah, and you didn't know that,
All
did
right.
you? Yeah.
A shady
it.
past. Indeed. All right. Let's hear from Kemchan.
Hey, so I am playing Mordant, our amnesiac monk, who is physically short, but he is pretty jacked. And even though he has no memory, he does have these scars on his body and knuckles to show he's been through the ringer somewhat.
All right. And last of our intrepid crew, we have Jeremy playing.
Hello, I'm Jeremy. And once again, I will be playing Val, your versatile automated legionnaire. Loyal viewers will remember that Val wandered this land of Lamordia for years, before he had a vision of war, destruction, and perhaps greatness. Val has now joined this party to fulfill what he has seen and to obtain this greatness.
All right.
I should have said also Alicia is continuing her quest to find her way home.
There you go. Where's she from?
She is from Waterdeep in the Forgotten Realms originally.
All
For
right.
those of
She's
you
a
just
long way
joining
from
us.
home.
Who knows in this place? She could be next door.
That's true.
This place is weird.
But geography doesn't work.
Yeah.
Time doesn't work. I mean, what really does work here in Raven?
I don't know. But also just a little plug for Will, because everyone knows that I've always been on board with Will's Giant Stomp moniker, right? I've always been a fan of this. I call him Giant
Very
Stomp
true.
all the time. So I got myself a Giant Stomp t-shirt from T Fury, T Public. Where did I
look
get
at
that?
T
Will?
Public.
T Public. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. Anyway, go there and pick up a...
It is hella cool. You know what? I'm going to
Giant
drop
Stomp
a link into the chat as soon as I dig one up.
Do it.
All right. So, like I said, welcome back, everybody. We hope I hope you're looking forward to tonight's adventure, and you all are standing, as I said, on the docks of Schloss Albrecher. It is a cold, dark morning, and a freezing rain has just started to fall on you. The steamship that took you here is receding over the horizon, and before you is this thing that you see on your on Roll20 there. That is a picture, a little painting of Schloss Albrecher.
All right, everybody stay close. I don't want to lose anybody else.
Did we lose somebody? Oh, you mean the bard?
You mean
yes.
the funny
Yeah.
one? Did anybody see where he left? I saw no trace of him on this ship.
No.
Val
Yeah,
begins to wipe
To
rain.
tell you the truth, I feel kind of bad letting the boat, go away because last saw him was on the boat.
It's really hard to take you seriously, Will, because I'm looking at your picture and you have Lord Soth's plume coming straight up
I
out
know.
of the top of your head.
That's right.
That's on purpose.
Amen to
Sorry, I'll
that.
try to ignore you, but it's really funny. I don't remember. Do we have... We just know that, or Denrick just had said that he thinks that this amulet is here?
He didn't call it an amulet. He referred to it as an artifact. and
Artifact.
that's
Sorry.
The device.
kind of the extent of how he referred to it. But it was supposed to be here in Schloss Albrecher. He didn't have much more information than that. He said that he had set up a meeting here and that you were expected. But that's all the information that you would recall from.
But we don't know where the meeting
We don't
is?
know who the meeting
Yeah,
is
you
with.
you don't know that. Like he set all this up and was supposed to be, kind of giving you the intro here at Schloss Albrecher, but he disappeared 2 days ago, and you are here now.
All right.
So Val sort of looks at the party and says, "Come, this is where Denrick was, said we should go. We'll talk on the way." Then starts
That's
walking.
true, because what if he fell overboard?
Starts walking.
And then, oh wait, and then Tiller starts going right after him because you're the biggest.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. What should I roll? Like a perception check just to keep my eyes out? Because is there anybody else even here on these docks? I was is there like a?
Feel free to make a
master?
perception check, but
22.
oh yeah, you can definitely see what is going on. You've got a beat on the situation. There is no one around.
Yeah.
The docks are pretty much abandoned. They're kind of crumbling, and you're looking down at your feet. Actually, you're a little bit worried that you're going to fall down onto the icy sea below. The sea around you is frozen for a ways around this island. And where you are underneath the docks is like very thin ice. It was broken up by your steamship that came in to drop you off and then left you there.
All right, yeah. Let's...
There is it's a long dock out into the water, and you can see at the end of the dock there is a small cobblestone road that leads into the Schloss proper. And yeah, there you go.
All right, let's get off this dock. Keep your wits about you, and let's head to a tavern maybe. And
So there is nothing on this island except Schloss Albrecht. There is not.
Yeah, I thought it was this picture.
There
right?
is not like it's this picture.
oh,
Yes.
so yeah, okay.
So Val leans over and says, "Come, friends. Journey before destination. This is the place." And continues to walk.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna just put my hand on the all black rapier that I have on my left side. Just keep it handy just in case things get a little dicey.
Okay.
Morden's
So you're all
gonna
going.
forward.
You're all headed
Put it
towards
up.
the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
Go.
you. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, go knock on the door.
Okay. You head up to the castle proper, and at the end of this cobblestone road, there is a large wooden gate that opens there is an opening in the wall that is surrounding the main part of the castle. It is currently closed. So do you go up and knock on the gate?
Oh yeah, I just go rap on it with
Yeah.
my staff.
It seems really loud. That when you do that, like you hear it just kind of reverberating.
Wow.
Okay. Can
It
you
doesn't
hear
sound
me?
like anyone talking. Yeah.
So yeah, it's the knock seems inordinately loud for the knock you did, and you hear it just echoing across the island. In a couple minutes, you hear, especially Alicia with that great perception roll before, can hear footsteps clacking on stone inside the gate and approaching.
All right, I let everybody know just to be ready.
Born ready, man.
And the gate creaks open a little bit, and you see, looking out of the crack, an elderly human woman. Yes.
Hello.
We're letting.
Hello. Yes.
Well, hi. It did.
Yeah, we should have come
Yeah,
up
I'm
with a plan
looking
on
for
what
my
we were going.
friend Barn. God, what's his name, guys? I'm having one of the
Denrick,
moments.
you're talking about?
Yeah, that's him, man. So, hey, lady, I was looking for my buddy Benrick. Now,
Den.
that's what he said,
I'm a
and I'll
she.
explain what he looks like. That's what she said. Wait, no, that's her.
I'm sorry, Benrick. I
Yeah.
don't really know anyone by that name. What are you doing here?
Oh man, this is gonna get tough. Well, the boat left. You think you could
He sent us here.
lodging?
He sent us here to meet with
You remember?
somebody about. I don't know how much I want to tell this person, but we did not come
I'll
up
tell
with
her
a plan
everything.
yet.
Don't worry.
I'm
She's just
thinking
an old
this. This
lady.
is Adam thinking this, not Alicia saying this.
Yes, but Tiller is actually saying that. Go ahead, just tell her. Just.
Anyway, a meeting with the master or mistress or both of the house.
Or
You're
you.
here to see. Here to see the Baron.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Denrick sent us.
Denrick sent you to see the Baron. I see. Please come in for a moment. Shelter yourselves from the cold. It's very windy out there.
Yes, thank you.
Opens up the door into a pretty still cold courtyard, but the walls do break the wind somewhat, and it is not quite as bone-chillingly cold inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're in a courtyard surrounded by the wall, and the castle, the building proper, is in front of you. She actually beckons you to come towards the front door, and says, "Well, if you would just mind waiting here for a moment." And you're in kind of now an alcove at the entrance way, so it's pretty sheltered and definitely slightly warmer.
Okay.
If you would just wait here a moment, and let me check with the Baron.
Well,
Of
can
course.
we go inside? Side?
The Baron is very particular about who he lets.
It's cold out here,
inside.
though.
No, it's better if we wait here.
Is it?
Yes, for now.
I'm cold.
Please,
Val
just go.
takes out his sort of chamois skin cloth and starts just sort of polishing the armor on the sides, getting the rain off, getting the streaks off.
Oh,
and
here,
looking at
Val.
them.
Here, let me help you with that. I can get you back, man.
Thank you.
And while you're polishing Val's back, she goes inside and closes the door.
Oh shit! We were supposed to still talk to her, man.
No, wait, no. All right,
What?
we need to come up with what it is we're going to say. We should have done this.
Well, I just told her, man. We're here, Bendrick. That's his name, right?
Denrick.
Yeah, man. That's why he probably didn't give me the money. He owes me because I can't remember his name. So Dendrick.
Probably.
We
So-
should tell her we want the artifact and that
Yeah,
Denrick
See,
sent
that's
us.
the part that I don't know that we want to mention. I don't know.
Why? Val's got it right.
But
man.
that way we will get the artifact. It seems like
See?
the straightest line.
Yeah.
There's no way that's going to work.
How come?
I've
Why
been
does
around
everything-
here long enough to know that things are never that easy.
You've been here before?
Not here,
Morden-
but I mean in
Do you
this
know the
realm.
Baron?
Morden
No.
grabs Alicia's arm and like, listen, why does everything need to have like a backstory? Can't we just?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
just-
Yeah, man.
All right. I might
You
just
worry too much, man. People will surprise you when you least expect it.
remember when I said we should stay together. I'm rethinking that. I may split from the party.
Do that.
Val
Always
looks
a good
down
idea.
at Val looks down at Morden and says, "Do you have a backstory, small man?" And continues to polish his arm. What is
And
your
he just
backstory?
So he just repeats it. Why does everything need to have a backstory, man? We need life is about
Backstory.
moving forward.
Yeah, live in the now. You know?
Yes.
Val
Focus
agrees.
on what's in front.
Life before death.
Yeah.
He,
I
he-
can
he knocks on the inside door. Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, okay, and getting really meta tonight on D&D Friday night. We are you wait for a moment, and the door opens back up, and the elderly woman looks out. Please come in. The Baron will see you.
You know, I just thought I'm just very rude. I'm sorry. I forgot to ask you your name, lady. I'm Tiller. Nice to meet you. That's Val. That's Morty. And I poured it. Was it Mendrick? Mordrick?
Morden.
Yeah, that's Morty. And this is Alicia.
Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am
You
Greta.
too.
Yes,
Yes,
well, let's enter while we're doing introductions.
Yes, please come in. And you enter into a nice entrance hall, and she kind of shows you over to a study just off of the entrance hall. So please make yourselves comfortable. You can hang up your outer clothes, and I have a fire in there. You can warm up for a moment. The
Nice.
Baron is just getting ready, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
Cool. Thanks. I'm sorry.
I
Did you
will.
tell us
I'll
your
be
name?
back. My name is Greta.
Oh, that's right. Thanks, Greta.
Yes. I'll be back with some refreshments for you in just a moment. And she walks away.
Oh man, that's so nice to be in here.
Right, but we need to be on.
I'm gonna pull out my
here.
pipe.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
Right, just please, just stay aware.
Dude, I'm like boop, aware, man.
The problem is you're stealing my character for our Sunday night game. By the way, that starts this week. Well, and it's
Oh,
really,
is that supposed to be your guy?
Yeah.
Well, just channel me, man.
I'm gonna
Use the
channel
inspiration.
you. Okay. I want. How big is this room that we're in? And it's like,
So
is this just an antechamber? Is it like a study? What are we in?
It's like a study. It's like a study. It's it's a small, comfortable room. There are enough chairs for you all to sit on there, and a few small tables. It's kind of like a mini library.
Mm-hmm.
There are bookshelves with quite a few books on the walls, and there is a nice fire going in a fireplace on the other side of a large desk.
I'm right next to that fireplace.
Yeah, I'll take off my
Morden
overcloak and sort of hang it up near the fire to dry.
Morden doesn't take anything off. He still has his hood on, still has the cloak on. And you just see these two large hands coming out from underneath the cloak toward the fire. And he's just kind of mumbling to himself, like, I can barely feel this.
You okay, Morty?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Kind of freaking me out a little bit, man. You want to drag?
No.
No? All right.
No.
Calm you down, man.
Dude, we don't know where we are. We don't know who this guy is.
Exactly. That's why you need to be zoned, bro.
Yeah, you're too zoned, I think. But he pats you on the shoulders, like, you do you, buddy. And he goes back to the fire. I can hardly feel any heat coming off of this fire.
Does there happen to be a chandelier in this room at all?
Oh, Jesus.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, good. I'm
There
just
is.
keeping an eye out for, one door exit besides what we came in, or are there multiple doors?
There is just the one door into that. It's not a huge place. This whole structure is not.
Is
gigantic.
there a window?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a window.
It's kind of high up on the wall and barred.
Mm.
But you think that if you were thinking about that, you think that a body could fit through where the bars are.
Except for
Okay.
Val, probably.
Maybe not Val, but I don't know how big is Val, like a very large, imposing kind of.
Large, imposing, and has a
Size.
large shield.
Yeah.
Also not a bard.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
Very combat orientated.
Yep.
Can I just pick a wall, interior wall, not the one with the door, probably, just to see if I could just do like an investigation check, see if there's any secret doors, anything like that, just in
Sure,
case
go
anything
ahead.
might come at us from a different angle. 21. Look at this. I'm
Wow.
really
Yeah,
I'm playing
boy.
rolling unlike me tonight.
Kind of a way.
It's
if you think
Alicia.
about it.
Yeah, she's just lucky tonight.
Yeah.
So you do not think that there is anything beyond the wall that you're on, or really any of the walls in here. You could tell when you were walking in, you got a pretty good idea of the outside of the structure,
Yeah.
and you got pretty good spatial reasoning. You can kind of relate it to where you are inside the building, and you don't think that there would be really even possible for there to be like secret structures.
Okay.
What you see is what you're getting here.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so then I guess we
So
wait.
after a minute,
Yeah.
Greta comes back in with a tray. There's a few glasses of iced drinks as well as a steaming
Oh,
pitcher
thanks,
and a
Gertrude. I
few,
appreciate
tea,
that.
Teacups there, and just some little hard rolls. Looks like she pulled out of pantry.
Oh man, this is great.
The Baron will be ready in just a few minutes. Please make yourselves comfortable, and
Thanks.
I will be back in just a moment. And she
Val,
leaves
can
again.
I have yours?
You can have mine.
Oh, that's cool. Val.
Mm.
Can I have your roll?
Mm.
You roll?
Please eat. It's good for your body.
Ah, that's
And-
my man. All
And
right.
Val starts doing kind of some squats just a little bit while he's looking around.
All right. Well, I'm
Work,
sitting in front of the
Druid.
fire, eating
It's
and drinking.
always leg day with Val. That's okay.
Hardcore, man. Leg day
That's
every
right.
day. That is hardcore.
So, anything you want to do in the next minute or so, or you just wait for her to come back?
I'm just waiting.
I'm gonna send you a
Hey,
message here, guys, in 1 second. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm not eating or drinking anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone
Either-
eating or drinking anything?
Morden?
No.
No.
So
Morden
just
is
Tilly.
starting to get the look around.
Tiller's drinking and eating. I guess at all.
Everything, yeah.
Everything, because nobody else.
Is there,
Yeah.
So
He
there's
just got the
there's a
tray
cold
on his
drink,
lap.
There's a cold drink, a hot drink, and a really hard kind of nasty roll. Well, what's he doing here?
He's dunking the hard roll into the hot drink.
Okay, there you go. That's
Yep.
it's it's palatable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're able to swallow it. Yeah,
Excellent.
that's
Excellent.
as much as I can say for this food.
You know what? That's something. It's a start, really.
Well, I just imagine him because he's like, a druid and he's like into herbs, man. So like he's got lots of herbs and different types of spices. So he just pulls a couple of pinches of some stuff out of his pouches. And,
Nice.
And,
Would you like to make a roll on?
oh yeah.
I would like
Get
to
my
see
character
how
sheet.
well you fix up that food.
Okay.
Adam,
Right.
yeah, I see I got your message there.
Okay.
So should I use a skill on this, or should I just?
If there's something that you think would work best to put it, otherwise I'll probably just call it for like an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm definitely thinking that I'm gonna roll on his nature, but
Okay.
let's see what
Like,
we
go with
got
that.
here.
10's not bad.
Okay, 10.
So
All
that's
right.
that's passable.
Considering what you were
fine.
working with, yeah.
Yeah,
He won't
fine.
because he could always bring his druid craft into but you don't want to abuse if you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you don't want to offend your host too much.
Yeah, you already brought
Wow.
your own salt and pepper.
Oh damn! I gotta break out the magic for this stuff.
Hold on, I know I have a bottle of sriracha in my bag somewhere.
This is when you would do it when she ain't here. You just hurry up and then you eat it real quick so they can't tell.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sounds
You're
like
an old
you've done
hand
this
at this, I
before,
can see.
Will.
Yeah.
Once or twice. I've been up the river a couple of times.
Up the river.
Okay, so yes, Tiller has his snack, and everyone else is just kind of anxiously waiting. And Greta comes back in a few minutes. Oh yes, the Baron. He will see you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Are you going to take us to him, or is he coming here?
I'll take you to him.
Thank you.
So she goes back into the entrance room there, and there's a stairwell going up, a spiral staircase that goes up to the second level.
Okay.
And she says, "I will bring you to his tower."
All right.
She goes up, and
I'll follow.
okay. So it goes up to the second level, and then there is a little walkway that goes into the tower section, and I will bring you over to that. Can you can't see any of that yet, right?
Just a black square.
Just black.
Good. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna then reveal the beginning of it.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
there's gonna be some fighting.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and put yourselves walking into this place.
Everybody knows at this point, I imagine, that
Wow, are you emo or what?
this is Ravenloft.
Right?
Here, let's zoom
That's
in so we
kinda
can see
hot,
the
man.
characters.
Yeah.
I made this on
Oh
that Wonder
my.
app.
Hmm?
Wonder, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. It took a few tries, but you guys know at this point if I am in single combat with anybody to stay
Away.
Yeah, I think it's 10 feet away from me, but it might be 5 feet. Give me a second and I will tell you as we're all getting on the board here.
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen.
You
again.
guys by this time would know that I tend not to get into combat.
No, that's not it.
I can't find my.
Character sheet.
It's only 5 feet. Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
No, not the sheet. My
Token?
avatar.
Just pull it over.
If you just drag on
Yeah, I
to,
can't
if you just
find
drag
it.
your
It's
name
not
on
there.
there.
Is your thing...
Hold on, let me make sure that there something didn't go wrong.
Yeah,
with
you
the-
might be...
No, it is. It is in there as in your journal and edited and controlled by you.
Scroll up, maybe, or down.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna just drag you onto the board. And tell
Yeah,
you if you
do it because I literally cannot see it here.
You see it there now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it on the board. Okay.
You
That's
might have
weird.
to give him
Okay.
permission now, though, because you.
Okay.
No, he's got it.
No, I can move it.
Got it?
I can
Cool.
move it. It just I don't know for whatever reason I don't see it on my journal page.
Yeah, it's
here.
weird. I'm sorry about that.
Anyway, it's there now. That's fine.
Where's
Okay.
where's Greta?
Greta is.
Because when the shit goes down, we need to know where she's at.
Yeah. I need a...
Sure.
Unless I'm fighting more than one person or creature, I need 5 feet of space around me at all times. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, I'm not as cool as
She's
I...
emo. She doesn't want anybody crowding her space.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You're crowding my aura, man.
Yeah. She's just, softly singing Morrissey songs to herself.
Okay, there she is.
That's a good jam, though, man.
She is there.
she has a Walkman. Susie and the Banshees is playing.
Oh
There you
yeah.
You are so dating
Oh,
yourself.
she
Yeah,
comes up
that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
and comes to this door over here.
I will move.
Says, yes, I will.
Oh, I pictured her older. Oh,
Yeah,
get
so
away
did
from,
I,
get
but
away
this
from
is-
me.
There she
This is
is.
what I have.
What? There's nothing going on, man. Damn. All right, I'll go over here by Morty.
She walks over, and the door is very interesting. It looks like it's powered, and
Huh.
when you walk into this
this
area,
whole place
there's
is
a lot
weird.
of like steam coming through all of these pipes, like hissing out of cracks in the pipes there. And when she comes to this door, she like presses in a couple buttons and then pulls a lever, and you definitely hear some more steam moving in different ways. And then like something unlocks and the door swings open.
I'm gonna try and commit that to memory.
Does it almost sound like the ship did when the ship was... moving?
It is definitely reminiscent of the sounds of the steam powered ship. Yes. So she opens up this door, and
Well, Val's going to walk right behind her,
okay,
And step right on.
right on into whatever.
Oh, tiller.
so you see this room beyond, And over in this corner, it's kind of dark. You can't really see what's over in this corner, but it is a room that has a very large contraption here in on the north side. That it seems to have several pipes coming in and out of it. It's making noises. It's clanking. There are hisses of steam popping out of it, and here in the middle of the room, there is a very large fan built into the floor with, you don't know what's beyond it, but it is moving, and the grating on top of it is not very complete, shall we say. There are very large holes that would go into the fan itself. It looks pretty dangerous. And then over here,
so wait, that's like effectively like a vent that's not complete up top, or another fan?
It is in the floor.
Right. What's above it?
Above it, there's just ceiling.
Okay.
And is the air coming out towards the ceiling or sucking
No,
in?
it is getting sucked into the floor.
Okay.
It's just a bathroom fan, guys. No need to worry. I don't know why he wants to meet us in his large, steam-powered bathroom.
Look,
But at least
he's got an amazing bidet.
But at least he turned the fan on too. So that was nice of him.
Yeah.
Um,
So is she going in?
She does. She goes in.
Okay.
You notice that she definitely skirts the fan.
yeah.
Tries to be aware of where it is when she
took the
walks
OSHA
in.
training.
He's gonna get right up and go.
Yeah, right down. Wait.
This is how Tiller dies. By trying to make funny noises.
After all of this, right?
Yeah, after all the ways I've tried to kill Tiller, this is how he's going to
This
die?
is what's going to
That's
happen,
it.
right?
Come on.
Wet
Don't throw
floor.
yourself into the fan. Don't do it. Just,
No, I'm not going that close up to it. I'm a man of nature. I don't trust all this mechanical crap.
fair enough.
Now we can't. Is this a magical darkness?
No, so what I was about to say is that over in this area, you do see that there is like some, you can see that there's some sort of machinery back there, but you just can't get a good look at it because of the way the lighting is in this room.
And like
Very
all,
dark
the
in that
stuff
corner,
and, like, the corners,
unless
yeah.
you start walking over into that area. And so
might
then
head
once she's
over
let you in,
here.
she looks at you all and she said, "The Baron will be with you in a moment." And then she starts heading for the door. And
Does she lock it, or is the door still open?
the door swings closed behind her. You can't really tell if it's locked. It's still been making those the noises it started making when she started pressing buttons on it. That's been kind of continuous, so you can't really tell.
Yeah, we don't know how these crazy
lock
newfangled
itself.
doors work.
I'm gonna check out the big machine over here. I'm gonna kind of look it over.
I just
Okay.
had a thought, man. So, like, what if this dude, the Baron, had something to do with Bernie, because that's what I call him now,
His name
is disappearing.
Danrick.
Oh, yeah, I
Did you
keep
call him
wanting to do
Bernie?
Bernie, I think.
Gurney now, man. It's with a
Gurney,
D, not a
yeah.
B.
Bernie,
Denrick.
sorry.
Yeah, Denrick. I bet that's what it.
What is this over here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. They were at that thing
Okay,
first.
so
Let's go
over-
up to the top
over
first.
here-
Go to the top first. They were there first. I interrupted.
Okay, well, I mean, this I already partially described. It is a large contraption that is making noise. It's got these kind of big glass bubbles on the sides of it. You can see kind of steam pulsating inside those glass bubbles, and it's making noise. It's hissing, but you have really no clue what it is doing. If you have some sort of skill that you think would help you get a better idea of what this is doing, I'd be open to you rolling on it. But as of right now, none of you can really have any clue what this is.
Morden doesn't know if he knows anything.
Yeah, that's also fair.
Right.
He may have built
That's
this for all he
fair.
knows.
He knows,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know.
Yeah. If you want to go that route, and you want to make
Wow.
like a wisdom check to see if you can kind of access any lost memories that you have that might be relevant to this, that I'd totally be good with that.
Val as well is going to
Okay.
try insight just to see if he can figure out what this machine is doing.
Well, insight is generally used for like seeing what a person or some sort of intelligent creature, whether or not they're being honest with you, whether they have any
rather
intentions that
than
you're missing, rather than that this would be more of a perception or
roll perception.
investigation or. Okay, so yeah,
Because I have a
Morden does not. Sorry.
I was gonna say I have a passive wisdom perception of 13.
That's pretty
So-
good.
The passive
Nice.
wisdom of 13. You have like a kind of a sense that this is just the power source for something else.
Okay.
That would be I would say that Val also gets that idea just with that perception check. That this is powering something else.
Okay, and sort of
Okay.
true to form, I'm going to slowly progress this way. I don't know if Alicia is going to get to what she's looking at first, but Val,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Val's
ahead.
not
and
really
describe
stopping. He's walking.
Sure. I'm going to describe what Alicia is seeing down here first. So this is like a big vault door. There are a lot of pipes going in and out of it, but it is silent and unmoving as of right now.
Okay.
This looks
Um,
like it could be a great still, man.
That could be for that's exactly what he's thinking.
That's exactly what that is.
It is a
Tell
still.
that because Tiller is very familiar with this kind of apparatus. You can tell this does look like even if it was not meant for that, you could totally easily refashion this into a still.
You can make some high quality moonshine out of this thing, man.
And as Val proceeds up that way, you see a little more into this area, and I'll just go ahead and reveal it for you.
There's the monster.
Reveal it. There we go. Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
So you see another apparatus there, and it's circular, and it's got a hole in the middle of it.
That's a time
And-
machine, man.
You can hear that. It is making some noises, and you can kind of tell it's kind of synced up with the noises that are coming out of the machine over here.
So, I mean, he's going to walk right up to it and try this again.
Okay, you walk right up to it, and when you get that close, regardless of the perception roll here, there is more of a rumbling in the machine, and then you can sense that there's like some air pushing out of the top of it, and then out of the top of it pops a very large jar. So about probably a foot in diameter, a very large specimen jar filled with fluid, and inside of it is a brain.
Oh.
Whoa,
It is a
man.
large,
The Baron's a brain.
pulsating brain that pops right out of this and is just kind of hovering now above this apparatus.
In the jar? Like the jar is hovering, or
the
the brain?
brain is in the jar, and the jar is being held up by like some air, and then you can see that below it a small grate kind of extends from the opening, so the air is still coming up, but now it's got like a thing keeping it from falling
So
back
it doesn't
down.
crash back down and expose his
Yeah.
pickled brains.
It's a smart brain, all right.
Dude,
like-
the
it's-
Baron's
It's
a
run out of
brain.
air holding it up before.
Yeah, no, that brain doesn't fuck around. After that first fall,
Yeah.
you know how hard it is to get yourself into a new jar as a brain?
Right?
It's fucking
Come
difficult.
on.
We've all been there, guys, right? Come on.
Yeah.
No.
And there it is.
Yeah.
There's your brain in a
There
jar.
it is. Okay.
There's a brain in the jar, like a hole in my heart. I'm workshopping this new song, guys. It's called Brain in the Jar.
Okay.
What's up,
That was what
Baron,
Denrick was
dude?
working on when I last saw him.
The brain in the jar song. Maybe
Yeah.
you should have told you maybe it gave you some clues about where you were.
Yeah, I should have been listening. I'm like, dude, this is the same verse over and over again. Get on to, at least get to the chorus.
Alicia,
When the brain pops up,
Alicia.
you hear in your
I
you
see
all
what's
hear in
happening.
your head a voice. The voice is, "Welcome. I'm glad you could be here."
Freaky, man.
Yeah, you're the Baron.
I lean
And-
over to Tiller. Are you hearing this?
Oh yeah,
Is it-
man. Are you?
You hear it too?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Just check it.
Val
Yeah.
asks back to the group, "Is this the Baron?"
I think so.
I
Hey,
ask,
Baron.
are you the Baron?
But-
Baron von Obbracher or whatever your name is?
The voice responds, "Yes, of course. I am the Baron. Did you think that the giant brain in the jar was going to be someone else?"
Oh, so
You know
Baron.
what? Who are we? I'm not gonna judge.
Hey. Don't
Yeah.
forget, gotta go home skis, right?
Yes, we have a meeting Denrick set up with us. However, there was a terrible storm last night on our way here, and he disappeared.
Denrick disappeared.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gone, man. How you doing? I'm Tiller.
You are still
Nice
here.
to meet you. Yeah,
That's good.
You know of us. He did mention us to you.
Of course, Denrick told me of your impending arrival, and that's why Greta was expecting you, I believe.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't sure. I guess she didn't get descriptions of us, but that's fair. And we also added a new companion along the way, and I gesture, and I'm not moving here because I'm assuming this guy can hear me if he's talking in my head. I gesture over to Morty.
Yes,
Alicia!
yes, the dwarf.
come over here.
I see.
Come here.
Yes, you are welcome as well. I'm glad to have all of you in mind.
Yeah, I will. I guess I'll stand over here by the
A little
fan.
bit closer. A little bit close. There you go.
Because,
Want me to move here? Let me move. There you go. You can stand there now.
great. Yeah, let's all lump together next to this giant, not at all weird and creepy brain. You did.
He hears that.
Shit. I say
That
this
was-
all in my head. Is he
Oh,
listening?
it's-
Yeah,
I
you can hear that.
I understand. It's been a long time since I've been in this jar. I understand there can be negative reactions to my
Yeah,
appearance.
I do apologize. It's just.
Some people get hung up on appearances, man.
That is fair.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
No, it's definitely cool.
Yeah.
It's just it's a little bit. I'm taken aback.
So this is the one that wants to go home, and I want to tag along.
Did Denrick mention why we're here? Why we wanted to meet?
Well, he discussed the artifact with me.
Yes.
I'm aware that it
Thank
is
you,
what
Chris
you are.
Andrew. Sorry for interrupting, guys. For subscribing for the 6th month. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Even though we're not doing Dragonlance, Chris Andrew still subscribes. Thank you, Chris Andrew.
Yeah.
You are tonight the anti-Barthos.
And
To
the
be
anti-Bro
fair,
Bernard.
he seems to only enjoy Adam's DMing. I told him that I've DM'd. Have you seen that stuff? He said, "Hell no, I don't want to see that
So
shit."
Barthonas probably has never played D&D before. If he thinks I know what I'm doing, because both
Barthonas-
Will
No,
and
no.
Gary are better
You
DMs
just
than I am.
He didn't say that. He just said
Barthonas
he
just
enjoys
has a
your
crush on
DMing.
you.
Oh, fair enough.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, that's cool.
Hey,
If
each to their own.
Adam is what you're here for. You know.
Yeah.
That is.
I mean, some
Well,
people
respect.
like they might be giants. There's
Um,
no accounting for taste.
You know, I'll just kick you off this game if you're going to be slandering.
Gary
Magic
is also a fan.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Chris Andrew just says, "Wait, no Dragonlance."
That's fair, Chris.
No. Yeah, you got us dead to rights on that one. We deserve that. All right, let's get back to Brainy.
Yeah,
So he mentioned the artifact.
he did, and yes, I'm open to discussing. You can possibly borrow it under certain terms. I think might work out. We had some initial discussions about what the terms of payment would be for such an arrangement.
Yeah, he didn't discuss that with us, me. What are the terms?
Well, I'm sorry. I thought he would have been clearer with you about what the terms were for such an arrangement.
Me too, man.
I mean, well, I've been trying for quite a while to deal with, and you've probably heard her name, Mordenheim.
Mordenheim.
Ah,
Victra Mordenheim.
no. Sounds like something needs to be written down, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let me write that down. Do we know who this is?
She is who she is the reason that I am what you see before me.
Oh, I did hear that Lamortia was full of, let's say, experiments. You were one of hers.
Indeed. And you would all know that, yes, you have all been in Lamortia at this point long enough to have
I did
heard
my
of
research, Gaz, when you told us where we were going to be. Where we're
Victra
headed.
Mordenheim, who is essentially almost a revered character among a lot of the populace of Lamortia. She does do experiments on, anything that she can get her hands on.
She's like the Mangala
Of Lamortia? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Ooh, say that again.
Yeah. So yes, you all have heard the name before.
So Val looks at the brain and says, "You would have us bring her here?"
I doubt that you would have any chance of apprehending Mordenheim.
Well,
It would be a nice thing if you could.
Val.
But
I mean, if
I
he
am-
asked, she wouldn't come.
and
Take
the
that
voice,
as a no.
the laughter just echoes in all of your heads, and it takes a while for it to calm down. I would love to see you attempting to bring Mordenheim to me.
So what would you like us to do?
Well, you see, I've been making some new acquaintances, and I'll get a perception roll from all of you.
All right.
Perception. Okay. I'm actually pretty decent at that. I
I'm
should
assuming this is
not
where
have
my,
said before I rolled.
14. Ugh, not great. Not bad.
Yeah, I got a 7. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool. You're just the brain, man.
He's just staring at like the bubbles as they're bubbling up onto the
Yeah.
jar. It's like,
That's it. 100%.
he's mesmerized. Yeah, he shouldn't have popped those shrooms before entering the mansion.
No, I totally, dude, to totally appreciate this situation. Come on.
He gets out a little baggie and he's handing it out.
Yeah.
One
Yeah, guys gotta
bright
try
red
this.
with white spots on it.
So
Mordant in his head will kind of ask, like, do you think she does things with memories? Like because he's always looking for. Oh! Did I just freeze?
No, you're good.
No.
No, you're good.
Okay, because everybody else is frozen.
Yeah,
on
you're
my screen.
frozen, but we can hear you.
yeah, your video
Okay,
is frozen.
I'll go with it.
It's like you're the brain talking to us in our heads.
You just look like this.
Go ahead, Adam. No one will know.
Must kill. Easily
Do what the
susceptible.
dogs- You do what the dog says, Adam. Mordant is always looking for some way to restore his memory. So he's like asking, like, does she do
You
things
don't
to
want.
keep memories away? Does she do things that
Of course she deals with things like that in her experiments to make and remake and recycle whatever life she can, and
Yeah,
memory comes up quite a bit, I would assume.
You don't want her help, Morty.
And
might.
as you're having this discussion, any of you who had a perception check over 13
Oh, good. I got lucky there. 14.
Not I.
start seeing some wiggling up in the cracks around the apparatus there, and you can tell it looks like they're really large maggot
His apparatus, or
around his in the like through up from the cracks in between the cobblestones and kind of out within the walls
oh, fuck.
around
Oh.
here. There's a wiggling and writhing in the walls and floor.
Well,
And
first
you
of all,
can
how?
see little bits.
And I
of
should have asked this
maggot.
before, this is gross. But what is the height of these ceilings?
The height of these ceilings, it's fairly spacious. I would say it's like 10-foot ceilings in here.
Okay. And how
And then
tall?
the jar is at a height of about 6 feet. So this
Got it.
apparatus reaches up, and the jars, the head in the jar is essentially looking down on it.
Got it. And then this thing over here goes how close to the ceiling?
There's still a couple of feet between the top of this generator and the ceiling.
And the still, excuse me, here,
Yeah, the still is even shorter than that. Is only
Uh,
about 4 feet tall.
4 feet. Okay, good.
Oh.
I say, everyone see that? And I point at the maggots and I say, Baron, are those with you?
And right there, we're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Damn it.
We hope you've been enjoying Ravenloft Mourning Mists. We will be back in just a few minutes.
Yeah. Before we
Thanks for
go,
watching.
Chris Andrew says Kemchan's scary voice is legit. He needs to DM a Call of Cthulhu game. I second this.
Yeah,
actually,
I second it
would-
too.
And yes, I am the general contractor. This game, that's Alicia's profession before getting stuck in Ravenloft. she has a rapier on one hip and a tape measure on the other.
There you go.
And there's always a pencil behind the ear, always.
Yeah.
Or holding her hair together.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Infinitus.
You're right. And we are
Like
back.
Welcome back to D&D Friday night. Atomic Peanut Butter Group presents.
Here's a real
Oh,
great
look at this
exciting.
perfect
Oh, yes.
for Ravenloft.
Mm,
Oh,
Gertie.
Yes, it's
mm.
Ravenloft Mourning
Oh.
Mists, which is, of course, our April Fool's
Hello.
edition of Eberron. More
We are
great
feeling
Will.
lucky.
Yes, and by the way, before you put a chat, it's March 31st, it's not April 1st. Well, it is for Gary.
And the
There
DM
it is.
controls
And
the world.
Kemchan.
That's right.
That's right. Yes, it's already April 1st.
So
too.
we are playing with
Anyway,
time and
we-
space here tonight.
We do hope you are enjoying our little trip into Ravenloft. It is
Trippy.
probably going to be important to the future of the Eberron game. So this is
Just
not
say it
just
will.
a one-off
Why the
that you will
probably?
never see again.
Yeah, take
Um,
that, Tenant.
I did a really cool intro, and I think, Ciderin, I really thought you would enjoy the guitar part when I was writing it. I was thinking of you. Chris Andrew, and also Xander Evercool cheered bits for everybody. So that is 2 inspiration points. I feel like one we have to use immediately. Is that how the rules work? And then the other we can hold on
Right,
to?
yes.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
That is
Thank
right.
you very much, guys, for hanging out
One
with
in the
us.
chamber.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay.
But he says,
The
Chris Andrews says, I love you guys, but only as much as is acceptable according to socially accepted etiquette.
that's
We-
fair.
Wow.
we-
I love
we-
you.
we-
I love
yeah.
you more, man.
He does. It's true. He says it all the time. We
fair.
appreciate love in any of its forms here at Atomic Peanut Butter Group.
See,
Whether it's socially
Ciderin,
acceptable or not.
you've converted him over to an Eberron fan because he's like, why no Eberron, man?
That's really funny.
This is very closely tied to that.
Which
Eberron-
Yes.
the
I
Eberron
gotta
game.
say,
But only to a socially acceptable amount. Go ahead.
right.
That's right.
But
Yes.
Ravenloft is his second favorite setting. Maybe not anymore. Maybe
we'll
you've
see what we can
converted
do.
And
It's
you know
now
what?
fourth.
Xander has a really good point because Lord Soth is in Ravenloft and Dragonlands. This
True.
game could link all of them together. No, I think it's going to do
I
it.
believe
Yeah.
Weiss and Hickman hated the fact that they brought
Lord Soth into Ravenloft.
Lord Soth
Oh, yeah.
into Ravenloft,
But they
and
did.
actually fought against it, and then he was removed from Ravenloft.
Look,
But,
Tracy
you know,
and Margaret would
it's
also
our
hate.
game.
They would also
can do
hate
where-
our Dragonlands game the way that I run it.
That's fair. Maybe we should
So-
put Lord Soth back in Ravenloft just to piss them off more.
Yeah, and tie it in
yes.
together so it's all part of a shared universe.
Exactly. This is the making Weiss and Hickman hate us universe.
Yeah,
If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
we would. Or
Change the universe.
Come on the show. We would love to. I would. I mean, are you kidding me?
Indeed.
I would
There you
totally fangirl over Tracy Hickman and Margaret Weiss. They're
Maybe
amazing.
you could set us straight, you know,
Yeah.
on what we're doing wrong with these characters.
Yeah.
We would totally accept that.
Oh, that'd be a very long episode.
I was gonna say like everything. You're doing
Part
everything.
37 of what
I
you're
mean-
doing wrong with these characters
Oh.
and our world. All right, let's get back into it. I want to play.
So,
I wanna
yes,
see what's
it-
going on with these things.
It has been a year since we actually started this game. We did start on last April Fools, and apparently now this is a tradition and it's going to happen every year. So
Yeah.
buckle up.
And this is also our 3-year and 1 week anniversary of Dragonlance.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
That makes
Eventually
me so
we'll get
sad.
back to Dragonlance.
Wow. Next week we'll be back without Gaz.
Without me. I will not be around for the rest of April. I am moving, and my daughter is starting primary school, and there's a whole bunch of things going on in real life.
Yay.
Yeah.
But that's good stuff.
That's-
Change,
yeah, it
but
is
still
Yeah.
good.
Indeed.
Change is the only
Um,
constant in life.
Amen to
That's
that.
deep, dude.
Drop knowledge, man.
Another constant right now.
And then
is-
Kemchan just
Yeah.
disappears. Like that would just a puff of smoke.
Drop the mic.
And then there you go, Adam, and then doves.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be
Wow.
awesome.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, he saw the maggots crawling out of the walls and was like, "I'm out." and turn into a.
Yeah.
Oh
fucking
yeah.
dimension.
Yeah.
I
So
know
you
Kemchan and
you
Gary
pointed
share
it
my
out.
love of John Woo. What about the rest of you guys?
No.
John Woo, yeah, definitely.
You're off the street. That's it.
Yeah, Will.
You're done.
I love me some Hong Kong kung fu, but I don't know what it is about Wu.
Because he's not doing.
I don't like gunplay with my kung fu.
What?
Do you not watch John Wick? By the way, John Wick 4, guys.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick 4 was amazing.
Fucking
No.
great.
Like-
The D&D movie was also really good. But
I've
John
not
Wick,
seen either yet.
John Wick 4, it was the best of the 4,
Uh-huh.
and that's saying something because I loved all 3 of them.
So you were able to check out the D&D movie, though, right?
I did. I fell asleep. I watched it on Tuesday for advanced screening. I slept through the first 2/3 of it, so I went back this morning because the end looked good, and my kids loved it. So I went back today at like noon and watched it. I'm like, man, this was good.
And I called it. That is Chris Pine's character that he plays.
Grant Covington.
That's Grant fucking
Alicia
Covington.
Covington's brother.
Yes,
Who maybe we'll see
right?
in the stream
Wow.
one day.
Yep.
I need to go see
100%.
this now.
Yeah.
I gotta see this. Yeah.
We'd love to have you.
But I digress.
Okay, so I believe Alicia was just posing a question to Baron von Albrecher.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Baron, are those maggots with you?
And roll initiative.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a yes or no, Baron von Brainiac.
I don't believe he doesn't respond. You all hear a slight chuckle in your head.
Oh man.
I have a +6 and I have a 9 initiative. I got one in the chamber. Can I use that for an initiative roll?
Sure.
It's a roll, so I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to. I rolled a
16.
3.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 13. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I probably should have brought up the initiative tracker before you all did that. Huh?
Yeah, probably.
I'm never good at that. Sorry.
No, it takes.
okay.
It took me a while to get going on that myself.
I know how to change my stuff. Ta-da!
What did I get the second time? 16.
2.
I got a 2. I got a 16. It's right there on the board.
There we go.
On Wick, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. Man.
I don't know. I'd love to have the game designer John Wick as a sponsor. He's designed a lot of great stuff.
Like the video game, or is there an RPG?
No, RPG designer. He designed 7C.
There's a like the John Wick universe RPG.
No, the guy's a game designer, and his name is
Oh, it was John Wick?
Wick.
Dude, but how
that's
great would
hilarious.
that be, though, to have like a RPG set in the John Wick universe?
Be pretty easy.
That'd be great.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
They added a lot more lore in the fourth one.
Yeah.
But it was
I saw the first one, and that was it.
dude, how did you not want to immediately watch the second one after that?
Because I had a sneaking suspicion that the second one would be just like the first.
Yeah.
Yes, but more.
Beauty
Of
of
it.
it.
Yeah. And then the third one, the second one was my least favorite of the group, but although it was still great. But the third one was amazing. And the fourth one, everyone was complaining about the length of time. I could have lasted another 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Easy, just sitting there watching that, especially that last action scene with the steps. That's all I'm going to say.
The steps, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brilliant.
All right. No
Brilliant.
spoilers.
I'm not spoiling
Yeah, no
anything.
spoilers.
There are
All right.
at some point there are steps.
Initiative
There's your
just
spoiler.
disappeared for everyone.
See, you got punished. Took away your
Yes.
What happened? I
We
don't know.
don't know.
What happened?
We no longer
What
have
happened?
any initiative. I don't know what happened.
Oh boy.
You
No,
really
That's
are.
what happens when you when you don't talk good about John Wick. You lose your initiative.
Apparently.
All right,
You know what? You're having a rough night. First, you told Jude to show up right as our game was ending.
Yeah. Sorry, Jude. Sorry. We were supposed to have another guest here
Yeah.
tonight, and I messed that up, so I apologize. Time zone stuff.
Yeah.
You know, being in the future here,
He
gets
put
very-
yes. He tried to make
Time, man.
you play in the future, when the rest of us are still
Yeah.
living in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
All right.
fickle
Time,
bitch.
time. Look around. Leaves are brown. Something
song.
hazy shade of winter. That was a good song. Was that the Bengals?
That was a good
Yes.
That remake, yeah.
Mm.
No, it was a remake. The first one
Yeah.
was great.
Oh, yeah.
Who did the
Yeah.
remake?
No,
the Bengals did the remake.
Who did the first one then?
It's from the 60s. I don't
60.
remember
It's
who.
a much slower pace.
Oh, it couldn't
Yeah,
have been as
much
good
slower
as
pace.
the Bengals
No, it's
one.
good too.
No.
The original is really good.
Who is that?
I want to
Simon
say
and
the
Garfunkel.
Mamas and the Papas. And
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
I
Yeah.
don't think
wrong.
so.
Yeah.
Was it? I'm a big
No.
Mamas
Yeah.
and Papas fan. I don't think it was them.
Maybe not them, but
Simon
it was
and
definitely that
Garfunkel.
era.
Simon and
Simon and
Garfunkel.
Garfunkel?
That's
Wow.
amazing. I can actually kind of hear them do it. Listen, thinking of the Bengals song. Anyway, we're just vamping here as Gaz is trying to get his shit together.
You know what? I'm just waiting.
He's
for you to
got
be
his
done.
shit
My shit's
together.
already together.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
Can
Don't put that on Gaz. He knows what he's doing.
Can we play some D&D the right way?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What?
Oh, man.
All right, fine.
What is the brain's dexterity versus Alicia's dexterity? Because Roll20 has put me below the brain.
The brain has a dexterity of 3.
Wait, total? Or a
Yes.
+3?
No, it has a -4 to its initiative.
Wow.
It rolled a natural
Wow.
20.
See,
It rolled a natural 20.
then he should go first. The brain should go first then.
Yeah. 'Cause
he's the
even though
brain.
I have a 20 dexterity, a +5, plus I also get, I think this charisma.
this is
I
his
add
house.
charisma to my
Baron von
dexterity.
Albrecher was on top of this shit.
Yeah, well, because he's the fucking villain.
This is his house.
It is his house. Yeah. So,
Oh, I'm in the wrong screen.
von Albrecher, at this point,
Why did you make me come next to you? I'm gonna kill Till before I do
Why?
anything else.
Why don't you want me to go?
a cone of
Wait.
psychic
Wait.
energy- What?
You're not in the initiative.
Why don't you want me on the initiative board? Val.
You
Val.
have to
Did you
re-roll it
select-
again. You have to re-roll
Did you
it.
select Val before you rolled?
He
you have to select your
token
in Jeremy's defense, we've had to do this 4 times.
Oh wait,
You're
so I
right.
have to roll. Wait,
You're right.
I don't
You
get
have to
my
roll
20,
it
I have to
again
roll
and then
again?
put then just add in whatever.
Oh,
your,
are we fixing? Are we putting our original roll in there now?
whatever your
Okay.
we're
roll
not?
should have. Your original roll should be in there. Yes.
Mine's
Okay.
not.
There we go. Mine is.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about Megadeth again and Symphony of Destruction? Considering
Hey, don't you worry about what we're doing in chat.
All right.
All right. Is everyone in there yet? I don't see you there.
Yes.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll just roll again.
You have to fix it. Because that's my original roll. That was more than the
There's
original
Val.
roll. It was
Okay.
17. So.
Okay. So then,
what is
in
your
that
original
case-
roll, Val?
20.
So change that to 20 on your
Yeah.
thing.
Change the 4 to a 20 before I reorder this.
What do
Megadeth
I
was still making
just
music
type
in the
the
1990s.
word 20? I mean,
All the
No.
way up
Yeah.
until the 2000s,
On-
man.
On your
Yeah.
turn order, click
When
on
did they
the number.
start? I don't know anything about
On the
Megadeth.
turn order chart. click on the
Oh,
number,
I
turn
see.
it into
Gotcha.
a 20,
Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
press
Okay.
enter.
gotcha,
Dave was
gotcha,
saying his
gotcha,
original
gotcha,
part.
gotcha.
Adam doesn't
All
like it
there
when
we
he
go.
says the Mamas and Papas are good. Mamas and Papas
Okay.
are objectively good. They're not the best band ever, but they've got some really good songs.
So what am I looking at?
So right now, what you're looking at is there's a whole pile now of these maggots coming up, and they've almost starting to make a shape here, which is actually right next to you.
Right.
Where they're coming up, it's a swarm of maggots, and the brain in the jar is still hovering next to you there on top of that large apparatus.
And the swarm of maggots, I what do I say? It's dense enough that I can attack it. I'm not just gonna like swing
Yes.
through it or miss or whatever. All right.
It
So-
is dense enough that you can attack it.
So absolutely unnecessarily, right, Val jumps in the air, not too high, doesn't hit his head, but just hovers, uses his wing boots, and brings his warhammer
You got
down.
a pair of wing boots too?
Yeah, of course. Come on now.
I love how
think
both
we
of you
found them at
got
the same
winged boots as
time.
part
I
of your
know.
thing.
Dude,
They're like
we shop
best
at the
buddies.
same store.
They went together. They went shopping together. They were, and they like it was like they were at the. They went to like the Chili's at the mall. They were
It's one of
drinking
my
their
favorites.
twofers. They had a little too much, and they went to the
They're
winged
I
can't
boot
believe I got-
store,
but look,
and
I
each
got
got
these
some
winged
matching
boots.
winged boots.
I'm gonna use them, right?
Yeah.
Damn straight.
And as he does, for no reason, just hovers in the air for just a moment, tries to let the light hit him, just so,
Of course.
brings up the hammer, and cries the battle cry you guys have heard so many times from his mentor, unit RJL, and brings that hammer down with his cry that you just know as his Val holler, and smashes.
Oh, this is why you wanted to play the
Sorry.
Warforged.
and
It all
attacks,
comes together.
and attacks said swarm of maggots. Let me think. Oh, I've lost where it is. Here it is. Click. Just one-handed with the warhammer.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that'll definitely hit.
I hope
Is
so.
that a no? Oh yeah. No wait. That rolled 20. Did that crit?
No, it's
No.
All right.
you
All right.
rolled a
a
7. You rolled a
16.
16.
You rolled a 16.
16. All right. Oh, +7. I didn't see that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so there
and with
you
his
definitely hit.
definitely hit. How's it look? Is it a smashed up swarm? Is it pretty
I mean,
buggy?
you just smashed a whole bunch of maggots. The swarm is still kind of flowing over, but you can tell that you did some damage. Like you took out a lot of the maggots of this swarm.
Of this swarm. He's going right back at the swarm again with his second attack. And go.
Damn.
All right, and yes, he definitely hits again, does some more damage. You have swatted a lot of these writhing little maggots.
But they're still, there. They're still
They're still
swarming
there.
around.
It's still a presence. It isn't just like a few scattering maggots. It's still a swarm of maggots.
All right. Why do I never remember how to cast this? He's going to go ahead and cast at the end divine. He's going to smite. Not so great.
5 radiant damage.
Apparently, yep.
Yep. Okay.
And he
Oh,
puts
yeah,
the spell
you rolled
slot.
the 1 on that. I see.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, it is. There is very little swarm left. It's still kind of recognizable as a swarm of maggots, but you have really taken out quite a few.
All right. And I think that's it for him.
Okay. And then next would be Mordant.
Okay. Where am I? Oh, I see. So is that the only spot where the maggots are coming out? Or is that just the biggest spot? The biggest
That
mound?
is the spot where it's like a swarm of them. That is where you could physically attack them right now.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So let's see. What is my speed? Oh man, I'm pretty quick. I got a speed of 50. So I'm gonna come around the other side of it here. To the other side. And surround it. And
Okay,
I will-
to go through there, you're gonna pass like right in front of the jar that's the brain in the jar that's floating there.
yeah.
Okay, I'm just telling you that you will do that if you're trying to go over to that spot.
No, I'm going around. I'm going back. How it's a circle. I'm just kind of coming around from the other side.
Oh, you're going all the way around the circle. That
Yeah, I'm
makes
going
sense.
all the way
Totally.
around. I'm
Yeah,
pretty.
you
I
can do
mean,
that.
my speed is. I got a speed of 50, so I'm pretty quick.
Shit.
I'm just,
Yep. No, you can.
Those
You
little
can
legs
totally
are
do
trucking.
that makes sense. Yes.
you know. In fact, I'm so
Parkour,
quick. I'm running
parkour,
on.
parkour.
I'm on the wall. I'm vertical on the wall, running around. You know, Quicksilver style from.
In our new
On the
Lamortia
wall.
Dwarf Collider, we're going to. See what happens if we accelerate a reborn dwarf up
There
to
you go.
normal speeds.
And I will attack it. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a key. Is that how I say it? The key, my key point.
Sure.
Or Kai.
Yes.
Okay.
I like key better, but
Key.
I don't know.
I
I'm
call
not
it
sure.
key, but
Key.
that doesn't mean anything. I'm just a white dude from New York. What the fuck do I know?
Right. No, and that's what I mean. No, I have no claim on what is right. That's
Yeah.
just what I think it is.
Okay. Key. Okay. So let's see. Starting.
I mean, I do watch a lot of kung fu movies.
Huh.
Okay. So I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff, and a key fueled attack, which is actually going to give me an extra attack. So I'm going to have 2 attacks with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Holy
Ooh.
shit!
Yeah, buddy.
25.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
It's almost like you know what you're doing over there.
almost.
Mhm.
And then my second
I'm
attack.
glad someone does.
So 25 and a 20.
Both of those will hit. Yeah.
All right. And then the damage was. Oh, I got it. 12 and 6.
Jeez.
You
Pretty
just
good.
you run in there and you just like slam, and you just smash a whole bunch more of the maggots.
How
Nice.
big are these maggots? I'm assuming they're
These-
bigger than normal maggots, but
Yeah, these are not like normal
rat
size maggots.
size?
These are like somewhere in between, more like mouse size.
Mass size. Okay.
mouse size.
Yeah, like a
Got it.
mouse-sized
Okay.
maggot is what you're looking at.
Okay.
A swarm of those. The last few of them kind of scurry, just wiggle back into the cracks that they were coming out of. When you make your attack. Then.
Now you did reorder this, and now I'm ahead of Baron von Brainiac.
Right.
So
I'm
Baron
gonna-
should
I'm
go
gonna
first.
set-
Let Baron
The
go
Baron
first.
should go first with his 20.
He should absolutely go first.
And in your voices, you hear. I'm sorry. In your heads, you hear his voice. Like, oh yes. I hope you didn't miss your friend too much. And then there is a clanking from over here.
Oh,
Where?
here it
from
comes.
that vault door.
I knew there was something coming out of
There's
there.
a clanking that is happening, and at the same time, a pulse of magical energy, of psychic energy, comes out of the brain, and in a cone will hit all of you. There, actually, what are the rules on a cone? You know what? Maybe I can't. Maybe he can't actually reach all of you. So you know what? It's everyone except Mordant that is going to be
Yeah.
in this cone of energy that he projects.
Yeah.
He does a mind blast.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
each creature must succeed on a DC 14 intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving. Is this a spell or spell-like?
This is a spell-like effect.
So I did not get winged boots.
You should have.
I
It
have
was
a,
on the memo.
I
Come on now.
was. I have a mantle of spell resistance,
Okay.
which is. Let me see the exact. I still have it on my phone here.
Okay, for those people within 10 feet of Val,
How
That'd
much
be
of 10
everybody.
feet?
10 feet,
Yeah.
Which is
all of
everybody.
us, yeah.
right?
You get advantage, right?
Yeah, you get a bonus on your throw equal to you get 3 bonus on your roll,
So
Right. Okay.
right?
this says I have advantage on
Mhm.
saving throws against
Got it.
spells. So I guess this would not count, or would this count?
Would not count.
Would not count.
This is
okay.
a special. This is a special action. That is, yeah. It's not a spell.
All right, but I have
Intrinsic.
now. Do I need to call inspiration before or after I roll in your game?
I would prefer if you called it before.
But what do I have to do?
Let's just say you've got to call it before.
Oh, fuck you. I don't know. I walked in. Fuck me, not fuck you. This is all my fault. I walked in.
No, everybody now in the game. Thank you.
I ruined this for everybody. All right, I'm using my inspiration, my last inspiration, to roll my intelligence saving throw. And I said this, I have a +6 on my intelligence saving throws.
That's pretty good.
It's a good thing I did, though, because I got a 9 or a 23. So I will take that 23. Thank you.
Remember, this is +3 because of what Val's
so
giving
26.
you, but still, yeah.
Yeah, but again, I don't think the 12 would have helped me.
Yeah. And need the intelligence saving throw from
There it is.
Tiller. Oh, you already had yours. I'm sorry. It was Val that was missing. Yeah. Okay. So Val's the only one that failed.
18.
Actually.
It says 18. It's +3.
Yep.
It's 18.
I know it's a DC 20.
Oh, fuck me.
Yep. I'm sorry. No, it was DC 14. I was reading the wrong thing. I apologize.
Oh, thank God.
DC 14.
I was gonna say we gotta run, guys.
Which means that everyone made it. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So you all you feel this assault on your minds, but you all are able to just shake it off. And that was actually the entire turn for Baron von Albrecher. Like I said, this vault is now in action. It is moving.
The vault is moving.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because the
vault
real
door
threat
is
comes
going
out of
clink,
there.
clank, clank, and there's steam hissing out of it, and yeah, in a number of rounds, it will be open.
Open.
All right.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's not your turn anyway.
It is my turn now.
Is it yours? Well, where it had
Yeah,
my turn.
It is.
You go
No,
after me.
it's-
You're
it's
13.
Alicia. Yeah. It's
But I thought
Alicia's turn.
Well, no, because we switched it
Oh, you
because
switched
it got a
I
20
see.
and I didn't, so that's why we let that go first.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Gary. You fixed it on the turn order.
Yep.
Should I go after? Do you want me to take the brain or whatever's coming out of this?
The brain is causing it, right? But don't we still need the thing from it? We don't know where that is, so we can't
Right.
you can't like smash the jar and just let it. You know.
Tiller
we
just
need-
points over at this other big machine over here and goes, I think, like, man, that's got something to do with it.
Yeah. All right. You take care of that. I'm gonna run. This thing is 6 feet tall.
Yeah, about.
All right. I'm gonna run. That's 5, 10, 15. I'm going to use my ability to spider climb
Nice.
to climb this contraption. Grab on to well, how high is this is 6 feet. I've got 4 feet to the ceiling then.
So okay, so the top of the piece of machinery is at about 6 feet. The jar that the brain is in is about 1.5 feet tall.
Right.
And that is on top of the apparatus.
Right.
And then there is another like 2.5 feet between the top of the jar to the ceiling.
Right. So I'm gonna sort of just stick to the side of this thing so I have room to stand. I'm only like 5'5", 5'6", so I'm not super tall. And I
Taller than me.
want. What'd you say?
Is he taller than me?
Yeah. Well, I
have to point out that Chris Andrew says she loves those measurements. Haha, no, you're absolutely right. Alicia, this is canon.
Yes.
She really loves measurements.
She does, yes.
She does. She's very precise.
Yeah. All right. I want to try to take this jar and throw it up against this wall. So just sort of grab it, turn, and just throw as hard as I can against this wall.
Okay. All
so
right.
I need some sort of athletics maybe to grapple. Is that what I do?
Well, I mean, you're going to need to roll an attack, and that's just going to be a straight like melee attack.
Okay.
With no bonuses. And then it's going to be an athletics check. If you succeed at the attack, it's going to be athletics check after that.
Can I change my mind, or is it too late?
No, that's fine. If you'd rather do something else,
I'd rather take out my just pull out both rapiers. Again, one that's completely jet black. It's just a +1 rapier, but just for flavor, it's jet black. And the other one is a regular old rapier. So it looks like a regular old rapier. And I am going... You
didn't paint it black to match the other one?
No, I didn't. However, because I am 5 feet away from everybody, and so is my friend here because he is 6 feet up. See, this is why I'm so concerned about measurements here, okay, Chris Andrew?
Winged boots, you wouldn't be having this issue right now.
I don't need winged boots. I'm standing. I can climb up things. I got sticky fingers and sticky toes.
It's kind of hard to climb when holding 2 rapiers. Just gonna point that out.
I'm standing up.
Got really sticky toes.
Yeah. It's like Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't. Spider-Man can
got
stand
those weird,
up.
freaky little hairs coming out of her toes. and
Yeah. Well, you know what? Shit happens in Ravenloft. What can I tell you? So anyway, so she will get sneak attack damage if she hits this thing because she is a swashbuckler.
Sure.
So rapier number 1, which is the black rapier. A fucking crit. A 30. So that's double, and obviously that's where the sneak attack die come from.
There you go.
So we're doing max damage plus the additional dice. Okay, so that's not a great roll. But anyway, we have all right. What is this? 10 plus 3 is my. All right, so what I've got here is the max damage would be 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 3, so that's 16 plus 4 times 6 is what, 24?
24.
Yep.
So 13 plus 24 is 37.
Damn.
Plus, I'm not done yet. Now I gotta add in this. 37, 49, 59, 62 points of damage as I just smash right through this thing, and I have another attack if I need it.
What?
All you hear in the background is Tiller going, "Whoa, man! I hope we didn't need to keep talking that."
Shit, man. Does he have the artifact?
Does he have the info, man? It's like,
is
it in a vault and there's a code?
Alicia just stabs at the jar and somehow finds that perfect break point and just skewers the brain right through the middle.
Ooh.
Oh.
And it barely even breaks the glass, just shatters it, and the
pokes a hole in
just
it.
Goes right through. So the glass seems almost still intact, but the rapier is through the center of the brain.
Jeez.
And the brain just kind of there's some bubbles, and then it kind of just goes limp around the rapier.
Is the vault still undoing itself though? Can I hear it?
Yes,
go
it is.
Clank, clank.
All
Okay.
right.
That is still going.
So then what I would like to do, since I still have some movement, I'd like to backflip off of this thing onto this wall, which is 5 feet of movement. I'm assuming I need an acrobatics check to do that, but my acrobatics is plus 13. So that's a 32. So I'm over here.
So you know how to do that.
And I've got another. Well, it's 7 feet because of the way this thing works, but I'll just say 5 feet. So I'm 5 feet up. So I'm basically 11 feet. We'll say 10 feet just to make it easier to remember. 10 feet up on the wall there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Wall.
All right.
You've now learned how Alicia Covington has lasted this long in Ravenloft.
Okay, so then next would be Tiller.
So Tiller's gonna walk over here next to this machine. He's gonna look at the machine and look at the vault and see if there's like a correspondence between the two. Does this thing go boo boo and then it goes ching ching sort of thing? Like if this thing actually making that thing open?
You can hear more of a correspondence between this generator and the apparatus that was putting that was holding up the brain.
Ah, okay.
You do not really hear as much of a correspondence between this generator and the vault.
Gotcha. Well, if that being the case, see, I was here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, wait a minute. What am I? Yeah, a double move. I'm going to get over here and I'm going to hide behind the machine.
Okay.
And go, dudes, man, pretty sure there's something going to be coming out of the vault thing, just so you know. And that's all I'm going to do because the brain's dead, the maggots are gone. And
yeah, okay. And next, the vault door starts to open.
Oh, here it comes, man.
And when the vault door opens, a figure starts stepping out. Let me just go ahead and reveal the rest of the map.
Oh, it's Bernie. Derny. It's Dendrick. Dendrick.
No.
Okay.
After all we've been through with Dendrick?
Yeah, man.
So the
deep cut.
The vault door opens up and out steps a mass just covered in these maggots. And as it steps out, the maggots are like falling off of it. The maggots are just coming off of it and kind of forming into their own swarm by themselves. But below the maggots, you hear, as this door opens and this form steps out, you hear a voice. And it's this beautiful voice, and you recognize it. It's Denrick's voice. And
totally caught it.
But it is this monstrous thing that steps out with his sweet singing voice, and it's just singing. It's like, it's this beautiful, this angelic choir that's singing with Denrick's voice, and this thing that steps out, you can see little bits of Dendrick in it, among tentacles and teeth and claws everywhere as the maggots fall off of its form.
I'm not good, man.
No, not good at all.
If anyone is looking,
no,
which nobody is because I'm up 10 feet up on the wall behind everybody. Like this looks like Dendrick is part of this.
It is. I mean, it is clearly like there are parts of Dendrick that are part of this.
Yeah.
And like I said, the maggots falling off of him are forming back into their own swarm.
Yeah, I just have and I'm sitting there and I just have on both sides of my face these tears streaming down that I just let go. But it looks like it goes from sadness to anger pretty quickly, but nobody's watching me, so we'll get to my turn in a moment.
And stepping out of the door really is the only thing that happens for them on this turn. So it is Val's turn. actually they reformed down there.
All right. Oh God, where is everybody? Okay, this guy's all right. So of all things, oh no, what am I gonna do? All right. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so Val can move this way, and he's gonna come.
How close are you getting to this fan when you do that?
I'm getting right. I'm going right through this little. Val lets out another, battle cry, but he comes this way, right through this space, through the fan.
Through that space. Okay, so
Yeah.
then Val's going to need to make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
I'm sure he's great at that.
Not athletics.
No acrobatics.
Oh damn!
This is a balance thing.
Yeah, he's tight roping his way across there.
Okay, yes, Val is able to make it past the fan without toppling back onto the grate there.
Right. So he's gonna, frankly, he's gonna stop right here. So he's not gonna get up, I guess, on these maggots. And this is the Kendrick mass.
Dendrick.
Dendrick.
Yes, Dendrick.
Dendrick.
Who knows? Who knows what his name was at this point?
Alicia does.
Oh, Alicia does.
Oh.
Poor thing.
All right, and he is okay. He's gonna same thing. Here we go.
Chris Andrews says, and now Kendrick will be showcasing our latest in maggot fashion wear.
Indeed, yes. Oh, and that will hit what the monster formerly known as Dendrick. And yeah.
All right, and then he will expend what do you see? Spots. All right, so this is going to be fine smite.
So a total of 13 points of damage.
He's gonna, yeah, exactly so, and then attack again.
And that will hit.
And just that 11 bludgeoning.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely are hitting what was
very
Dendrick.
hard. Right.
Yeah. Your blows seem to affect it, but it is just coming at you, still just singing strangely in that beautiful voice that Dendrick had. It is Mordant's turn.
Okay.
We'll get him
Mordant is going to kind of follow Val, and he is much shorter. Can he fit
Underneath that, yeah.
underneath this pipe here
Yes.
against the wall? Okay.
Yep.
So then he will do that, come right up against it, and attack with his quarterstaff. And then he will also use here we go. Flurry of blows. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Okay, so no quarterstaff. You just
You could do a quarterstaff and then
Yeah, you could do the quarterstaff
Right.
and then kick. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So okay, first a quarterstaff, 2-handed, 28,
Nice.
Oh yeah, that absolutely hits.
Oh, geez.
and the damage on that
We're
is 8.
rolling pretty
bludgeoning.
well tonight.
Right?
It's this character, man.
Dude, why did you just say that?
I wish.
Because there's more drama if this thing starts killing us.
No, that fair
Yeah.
enough.
Right. And then flurry of blows, right? So I guess unarmed. Here we go. So 2 unarmed
Two
attacks.
unarmed. Yeah.
15.
That one will hit.
And then the second one, 14.
That one will miss.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
15, 9 bludgeoning on that 15.
Okay, 9 more. So yeah, I mean, Mordant just slides under that hole, that pipe there, and just brings out the staff and whacks, and then does a kick that connects, does some serious damage to the mass that was Denrick. And then, I'm sorry, Braden Ajar is already done.
Yeah,
So it is
I
Alicia's.
skewered him. He's at this point. The brain just slides off of the rapier, splat.
There's
on the
now
ground.
no, there's liquid kind of pouring out of both sides of the jar from the hole that you made in it. The liquid level is slowly going down over the brain.
All right. So you said these are 10 feet high ceilings.
10 foot high ceiling. Yeah.
All right. So I am 10 foot high over here. I am going to crawl across the ceiling.
Oh.
And I'm gonna put myself here, but I'm basically on just over what's his name? Morden here. Because how tall are you, Morden?
5 foot.
5 foot? Yeah. So I'm probably only going to be able to use one rapier, though, if I'm because I can't hang down from my feet, because otherwise I'll be bumping heads with Morden. So I'm kind of just upside down with my magic rapier, using just the one attack, I guess.
Fair enough.
So, because I don't see how else I'd be able to do that until I can move. Because this thing probably goes close to, if not the top of the ceiling, is my guess.
Yes, absolutely. It is taking up all the space of the entrance to that vault is a circle that goes from floor to ceiling.
Yeah.
And it is pretty much taking up all that space.
Got it. So what I will do is attack, and I scream as I'm crawling upside down across the ceiling. I let out this blood-curdling scream, and I rage.
Oh.
All right.
And then I attack with the rapier. Another crit.
Oh,
Another crit.
What is going on? Alicia really doesn't want to see this desecration of Denrick exist.
No. Yeah, no, she's really upset by this. Where's my sneak attack? All right, so did I roll the sneak attack? I didn't think it worked.
No.
There we go. And right. Okay, so I got to figure this out again. 8 plus 5 is what? 13.
13.
13 plus 24 is 37. Plus 2 is 39. Plus 9 is 41. Plus 17.
Wait.
what?
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Just 14. It's just 14. Sorry. So
Somebody check the math.
53.
Right.
53.
53 points of
hold
damage.
on.
Okay, sounds good. 53. You just, I mean, you just come in there and
This is why I hate
identify
whenever you
some-
attack something, yes. And Dragonlance.
Right? There you go. So yeah, you just come in there with that rapier and you identify some important parts of this weird pulsating mass that used to be Denrick and just skewer.
Yeah. I'm basically trying to ignore the Denrick and then hit something that looks like it's gonna hurt.
And you do a great job at it. And you could tell this really, really hurts this creature. It's not down, but it is severely hurt.
Yeah. Chris Andrews says Alicia is angry at what happened to Dendrick, but she's really mad that the door heights are not up to code in the ordinances.
As she's attacking, she's like, "Who built this?" Ah!
I'm gonna have to call the fire marshal on you, motherfucker. All right, and unfortunately, I cannot do another attack because I don't have my other weapon out.
Yep, and then that would be it is Tiller's turn.
Well, shit, you guys look like you've got everything well in hand over there. There hasn't been any damage, really, or nothing. I just Tiller just goes, "Yeah, good job, man. Keep it up. I'll help you out if you need it." But he'll move up a little bit just in case. No, he's not going to get next to that fan.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there are still just like Alicia's tears just dropping on top of the shaved head of Morden below me.
Okay.
Morden's like,
So,
what is this?
You need a
after
new roof.
that, Dendrick and the swarm of maggots go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the swarm of maggots goes first and just swarms up and onto Val.
I feel like he's the best one to be attacked by maggots, though, because he's made.
Well, I will remind you that Warforged are made of organic materials below any, shielding
on the inside,
metal that's been grafted on the top.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah, so they just kind of slide right in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's the worst. I would rather anybody else get attacked by them except for you now.
It's honestly probably the grossest one you could probably watch. Because they're just going into all the cracks of the armor and slurping up that organic matter underneath.
I think organic matter being wood.
It's organic matter, wood.
I'm assuming flesh.
Whatever is
no.
creating
like
that structure underneath.
It's like he's just full of like those bags of fat, like in Fight Club, that they steal to make soap.
No, I think it is. I think it is.
You've made it even worse than I had imagined it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was sweet of you to say, guys.
But it goes ahead and attacks, but apparently this swarm just can't find anything to latch onto. So it
and Val's like,
wiggles in there.
Look at that.
And
it's very jiggly. Those bags of fat.
Val's got no emotion about this situation. You guys think it's horrible, and he's just like, oh, look, they're maggots. Oh, look at that.
Weird, guys. Check it out. This is super weird. Look at this. Not weird? Hey, look! I'm gonna shake them, and the bunch come flying out.
And pretty much. And that's what the maggots do. They try to attack and fail. The thing that was Dendrick, just kind of, you could feel kind of energy kind of condense around it, and then it just blasts it out in a cone. And again, with this cone, this time it will actually get Alicia and Till in its cone.
Who's coning us?
The Dendrick is coning us.
Okay. It's the same thing again?
Well, this is a different thing than what the Brain in the Jar was doing. It's just also a cone.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. It expels necrotic energy at you.
So is this an attack or is it a spell? Like if I have something that triggers on an attack. Okay, go ahead.
I was hoping for a spell. You're hoping for an attack.
This is another spell-like effect that is.
Yeah, but I need a spell specifically according to the verbiage. So, what is?
It is. We need a Constitution saving throw from Alicia and Morden.
You know, what'd be better? Dex. Let's do Dex. What do you say?
I'm sorry. No.
11 is gonna miss.
That is gonna miss.
I figured since we're 10th level, if it's less than a 11 save, we're in pretty good shape here. So I probably deserve this with all of the damage I've done to your baddies.
Oh yeah, indeed you do. Kemchan, we get a save.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just checking my. I know I'm resistant against.
Ooh. Do I get advantage on Constitution saving throws because I'm raging? Or is
No,
that
I
something
don't know.
else?
Do
Strength.
you?
It's
Strength.
Strength, yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
I knew it was
Okay,
something.
no.
I knew it was something.
You were
All right, I have a resistance to
Close.
poison and disease. Okay. So
Yeah,
nothing.
this is neither of those things.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
resistant to most
I'm-
things except for this guy.
Was it con?
Yeah.
Constitution saving? Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
15.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
15. You make it.
Nice.
Okay, so, yeah, Alicia takes 37 points of damage,
Yeah.
and Mordant takes half of that.
That
So
really did a
17.
number on me,
17 points of damage.
17.
Alicia doesn't even. I mean, she feels it. but
Sorry,
she's-
18. 18 points of damage.
Rounding up, Gary.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Really?
round
No,
down.
I am rounding down.
That'll be
I just
36.
did-
Yeah, no, Gary's
I
right.
did bad math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then
All
Kemchan
right.
did worse math.
I did.
We're all about great math here on D&D Friday night.
You like
Brought
math?
to you by
I'm so
Yes.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
If you like math, you are in the wrong place.
Yeah. We are not going to be able to help you with that.
No, not really. No. So yeah, that was it for the mass formerly known as Denver.
Poor guy.
Val would be next.
Oh. So Alicia just got hit. All right. He
Don't worry
is
about me.
going
I'm not-
to. Well, yeah,
We're
he's
not.
very concerned.
What if the fucking druid is there?
So I have
doing
a question.
nothing?
So if he
Yeah,
has,
I'm just making. I got your backs.
Yeah.
if you have 2 attacks, you can move between the both of them, right?
Yes.
All right.
You can attack, move, and then do the other attack. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So I suppose if we're not going to worry about Alicia, Val.
Now, next time that hits
going
me, you're
to
going to need to worry about me. But right
attack.
now, I'm okay.
And yeah, he's just going to go ahead and
Remember, I will say that Val is covered with maggots right now. It
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't inhibit your
Doesn't
ability
show.
to attack Denric, but you are covered with a swarm of maggots.
Val doesn't care. Val is going right after Denric.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
they're
I
fine.
totally, totally good with that.
They're just like totally part of him now.
Yeah,
It's like,
he's waiting.
This is me now.
This is it. This is great. He jumps up in the air.
He's
again.
like Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before
Right.
Christmas.
Not
my maggots of glory.
maggots. He jumps in the air. Maggots are dropping off him on the
glory.
ground. He raises. He gives another holler, and he smashes into our friend Dendrick for whatever this is. But he's also going to
Oh.
cast.
You gotta
here we
roll
go.
crits like I do, guys. Come on, it's much easier.
Yeah.
It's much easier when you roll
Unfor-
crits. He's
Unfortunately,
going to cast.
that is not going to hit him.
It's not going to hit him. All right.
Yeah.
So now I can't do my. Oh well, I'll do this again then. So his second attack.
Oh no, another
So
12.
also
no.
not going to hit.
Wait,
so he's
did you
just gonna.
use your
Do
inspiration?
you have
Maggots are a
advantage?
problem
You
for
have
him.
inspiration
Did you-
still, don't
did
you?
You want to use inspiration?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me burn that. One more time.
Oh,
11.
He's having a rough time. He
happening?
is. He's trying for a glory. He's just swinging and missing. Maybe
I
it's
think
maggots.
the maggots
The
are kind of
maggots.
Right.
tickling
He's like,
the
"Ah!"
joint.
They're fucking up his joints.
And
He's like the
Like,
Tin Man
"Ah!"
at the beginning of Wizard of Oz.
right. He's,
Okay. So is that it for Val then?
That was enough.
yeah,
that was
that's it.
enough.
That's enough.
Okay.
He's
It's
gets the-
Morden's turn.
He gets the hook.
okay. All right, Mordin's turn. Oh, and I just realized something. I had an extra attack beginning at 5th level, so that key field attack should have been. I should have had 3 attacks.
Correct.
I thought you did take 3 attacks.
No, I took 2. But that's on
Oh,
me.
but
That's on
that's
me.
his,
I
yeah.
completely forgot I had that extra attack. So now,
Now you're gonna use them.
now, and I haven't used my inspiration either. Okay. he is going to check this out. I think you're gonna like this one. Oh shit! I gotta find.
I'm really mad that you turned Dendrick into this dude. I thought we were going to be able to find him at the end of this one. This really made me mad, Gary. And then you're going away from us. Like by the time you come back, I'll have forgotten all about this, so I can't even take it out on your character.
Perfect.
When we play Dragonlance.
All of it's
Okay.
working according to plan.
And I love,
I am
by the
going-
way, just a little peek behind the curtain. So yesterday, Gary texted me. So, do you think it'd be alright, like, if Dendrick and Alicia had like a little thing going on? I'm like, yeah, no, I can work with that. So, like, putting it in my head that I want to go find this guy because he disappeared, because we've got a relationship, and then he turns him into a fucking monster.
Well, you don't know. I mean, we're not done yet.
Yeah.
I gotta give you some emotional stakes here, man.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Welcome to Ravenloft.
No, this is total Ravenloft. So yeah, you did the right thing. Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay, Mordant is going to drop his quarterstaff and go in barehanded. He's going to do
Okay.
unarmed strike for his first attack. There you go, 29.
Oh!
There you go. There's your crit. I told you that's what you needed.
It's way easier this way. You're
That's
right.
a good
Adam.
way to
Way
do it.
easier.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. You
Crit,
can go ahead and
uh,
describe. You can go ahead and describe this, but this is going to take Dendrick out.
Yes.
Nice. Can I finish my attack?
You don't even need to.
Yeah. You.
I
Go,
don't even need
go
to.
ahead.
You
You don't
just
need to-
describe
but you can-
everything that
you
you
describe
do
what
to
happened.
kill this guy.
Okay, great. I love it. All right, so basically,
Start off with
see-
first. You wipe your forehead off of the from the tears
well, don't
of
forget, I had my
Alicia.
hood on. Wait, don't forget, I had my hood on, so it's like dripping down in front of my face. Like, thing is leaking. I don't know. So, but now you know from the past experience when he gets serious, the hood comes off, and then he gets this look in his eye. So the hood comes off, and for the first time today, you see like, oh, this guy's definitely a hill dwarf, but he has been shaved and it's starting to grow, and he's like scraggly. He's just like the beard is just tangled, and he drops his quarterstaff and he charges at this thing with a unarmed attack, and then he goes right into Arms of the Astral Self.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of those things. Mastery of Key allows you to summon a portion of your astral self, spend a key point, summon the arms. You do so. Spectral arms. Okay, so basically, what I'm going to have instead of extra arms, I'm going to have it like you see his arms start to glow, and it looks like it's growing. So he's got an extra reach of like this far, and his arms are like
This far for those of us listening on podcast is about
right. He's got an
12
extra
inches
foot
a foot.
reach.
Yeah.
This far is
He's got
about
an
yay
extra
much. You know what I mean?
So big, this high,
Right.
yay big. You know,
I'm all about measurements, guys. Have you not learned this tonight?
That's,
Strong. Alicia loves it.
there you go.
It's good.
Yeah.
it's very anti-Alicia.
Alicia pulls out her tape measure. That's about 11 and a half inches.
There you go. There you go. All right,
And she
so yeah,
nods in approval. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
now you're starting to sound like a date. All right, so
Could be. Let's see how the night
we are-
goes. My boyfriend just turned into this fucking shit, and you know.
and he just pummels this thing. I'm just imagining with the look in his eyes and basically it's like spiritual astral armor around his arms, just punching holes in this thing, left and rights.
And he just
Can it end in a
Dendrick
roundhouse
down.
kick? Come on, it's got to end in a roundhouse kick.
No, but to you guys, all you see is a blur of like it's
There you go.
his body and his arms are just blurs.
This, without this ending in a roundhouse kick, is not going to end in a date night. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Fine. The man, he's a
Alicia's
monk.
like, interesting. Oh, no roundhouse.
Yeah, never mind. He's
But he's not
swipe
quick on his
left.
feet.
Such
Is it-
potential.
Or is that right? I don't know how that works. I was married before all his dating apps showed up.
I know it's a swipe in one direction, but yeah, I'm the same.
I
same
swipe in the
boat,
opposite
so-
direction. He would want me to swipe.
All I know is swipe or no swiping. Okay.
Wow, Will. Pulling out the door of the Explorer.
That's right.
Reference.
So yes, Mordant pummels the former Dendrick into a puddle of goop.
Yeah,
in the doorway there,
and,
as you all watch the flurry of his fists.
and when it's over, I ignore Val dealing with his oogie boogie issues.
Yeah, it's the maggots are still swarming on Val.
It's swarming in and on.
In and on. Yes.
I do like a backflip where I let go of my hands on the roof first and then flip my legs over so I land on the ground. Right.
I will come over
Dendrick.
to start burning maggots off of Val.
Oh well, I mean we're still in initiative.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm still up
that
here.
was
Right?
Alicia's
Oh wait,
turn.
yeah, it's
It
my
is
turn.
Alicia's turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to Val. I just drop down and I'm just trying to look like I'm tearing through this goo, like looking for Dendrick.
Okay, so yeah, and Dendrick had a necklace that he wore all the time, with a little pendant on it, and as you're sort of just kind of brushing through this, you can see it kind of hanging on one of the pieces of flesh that was him.
Yeah, and I'm just holding it and just looking at it, and the tears have kind of dried up at this point, but I'm effectively dry heaving tears, if you know what I mean. Like it's like that kind of effect, and just sort of like kneeling in this goo, holding this this necklace.
Okay.
And that's it for me. I probably lose the rage too.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's Tiller's turn.
Well, I'll rush over. So these are obviously still dangerous maggots, right?
I mean, they're still crawling all over Val.
Oh man. All right. I'll produce flame in my hand, and I will use it to burn maggots.
Okay, just make a straight melee attack.
Okay. Straight melee attack for me would be I'll use this one here. Oh, I've got it. Produce flame because it is a roll to attack spell.
Okay.
20.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're doing a good job burning some off then.
11 points of fire damage.
Yeah, you burn a bunch of these things off of him. You just come in there with the flame and you're like, I've dealt with this before.
Well, try and hold still, man. This is nasty. Sorry, little guys, but you can't be on my friend.
Your tiny little sweet.
I know. I can hear him because I can speak with animals, dude.
Right.
Nasty or not, I know.
What?
He's so tasty. It's like, no, not this one, man.
Is that
Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, could I convince them to go over and start eating the carcass of Bedrick here?
So you don't have. I mean, you don't have.
Or are they just
you
that
can
low?
Try
in
casting like.
intelligence?
They're very low in intelligence. I mean,
Okay.
you can kind of communicate with them. If you were to like cast the spell, like the animal friendship spell,
It's
that
part
you
of being a
have-
shepherd. It's part of being a shepherd to be able. to
No,
talk
I
to
know,
animals.
I know. You
Okay.
have the ability to talk with them. However, it's clear in the description it doesn't make them like you.
Right. Okay.
You can communicate with them,
Especially
but they're not
after I burn them.
automatically friendly to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm burning them like, hey, you guys should go.
Hey, and also be my friends. What are you doing? What are you doing after the fight, guys? You want to hang out?
Now, I know that they're probably too low in intelligence for me to even reason with, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'll just burn them off.
Okay.
That's it. I'm a druid. I got one thing that I can do. I'm done.
Okay. And then it is the turn of the swarm of maggots. They will continue to attack Val. And again, they just wow.
Another 11 against Val.
Yeah. That's
You're just checking to see if
I'm just making sure that it was rolling the right thing, but it is. These maggots just can't find a good thing to bite in there. They're like, oh yeah, no. Oh, that's too shiny.
Yeah.
No. That's too recently fixed up. Yeah. They can't find any purchase in your,
Why he's more
well-maintained
man.
Warforged body. Yeah.
So Val is just sort of wiping himself. Does he have anything like? Can he attack these things?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't smash him with a hammer. Like
we don't know how
not
D&D
with a
works this
hammer.
way, but you should be able to.
Can he cast a spell at himself?
Sure. What do you got?
I got a guiding bolt. It's a flash of light.
Whoa.
But that's not exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to shoot yourself.
Does guiding
with that.
bolt do damage?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like a light cannon.
So, I mean,
radiant
damage,
you're like
But
hold up
like,
one arm and then
but right,
try
like
to
I'm not
shoot them
shooting
off
it.
the
It would
other
be
arm.
like,
Yeah, why not?
He looks at
Shoot him
himself
like
and goes,
It's basically a shake, get him out of the creases,
Oh, yeah,
and then
and
blow it
fire.
off.
all right,
Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah.
you get.
all right. So he
Now a nat 1 would probably do some problems, give you some problems, but
hopefully.
Yes.
So our friend, he starts wiping maggots off one hand and sees them on his arm, and then shoots himself in the arm.
Okay, there you go. So it's a save DC.
yeah.
You make a ranged spell attack.
Oh, the creature of
You
your
need to make
choice. Yeah. So this is
Right,
he's
but a ranged-
fine.
Is
Ranged
it-
spell attack.
Right.
You need to roll an attack.
Oh yeah.
There we
20.
go. Yes, you absolutely hit the the maggots.
I hate
And
that.
You just burnt somehow. You wiggle them all into one spot on your arm.
There you go.
Sear the arm. It's like this. There's this popping noise and there's like cooking smell coming from your arm, where you have just cooked all the rest of the maggots on that are on you.
If you think this is the first time Val has been infested with maggots, you've got another thing coming, friends.
Apparently.
That's why he wasn't
So
concerned earlier.
he's shaking charged maggots. Yeah, just shaking charred bits of. Yeah, it's falling. They're still there.
If any of you would want some, this is probably good protein for your fleshy bodies. So yeah, you have you're out of initiative. That was it.
Then he starts then he pulls out his rag and he starts
he's
polishing
gotta
that.
repolish
Now
after
if
that.
they're gone, then he's cleaning a little bit. He's
So
a little
aside-
concerned. It's kind of
Alicia,
troubling.
Did anybody else take damage?
I took damage. but
I
that was
did.
it. Oh yeah,
You did?
too.
Val, you didn't take any damage?
Chris Andrew says everyone knows the only way to get these maggots off is the truffle shuffle. Hashtag.
That's exactly what Val did, but he shuffled them right into the arm.
Right.
Just, burned them all up. Yeah, it was pretty impressive. Wish you could have seen it
Imagine, if you will.
in your head. So that is it for these monsters. Do you want to look around this room at all? What do you?
Yeah. Well, we have
Where
a few
are you
minutes
looking?
here left.
Where are you looking? Yep. Where are you looking?
I'm going to administer some healing to the 2 wounded combatants.
I'm going to examine this.
This is to Alicia, even though she doesn't like being touched.
I'm gonna walk right about here.
32
and look around.
32.
Okay.
Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing much better.
When you
And
look
then-
in here, you see that there is this.
I'm only down
this
by
pedestal.
5, so don't worry about me now.
No,
You see this
this one
pedestal
is
in here.
for Morty. Oh, sorry, Morty.
The DM is trying to talk.
Sorry, 19.
No. I mean,
That's it.
get your healing in there. Get your healing in there. You're doing a
19.
good job.
19.
Oh wow, nice. That brings me back up to full health.
Yeah.
This
rolled a
pedestal in
1.
here, it is a cracked pedestal that the dendric monster stepped off of. Clearly, it feels like even though it's cracked, there are still kind of lines of ley energy that are just kind of crackling and filling in the spaces where it is cracked. And all that energy comes back to a point in the center where there's a small box that the lines of energy seem to be coming out.
Ah.
I'm gonna, besides the energy around there, I'm gonna see if I can check it for traps.
Okay.
Good choice.
Nope, not one. That's nope traps. Everything's cool, guys.
Yeah. You think it's fine. Yeah.
Yep. By the way, my other roll, because it rolls with advantage, I have a 7 and a nat 20 for 26. So it's a nat 1 and a nat
Nice.
20. I'm gonna walk in and pick it up.
Okay. As you reach for the box,
Boom.
mist starts filling the room. All of your visions just covered in mist that is coming out of the floors, out of the walls. It seems just out of the air right in front of you, and everything completely whites out. And you wake up in Sharn, your Eberron characters having had the most amazing dream of these characters you have never met before, but they felt as if they were your own experiences. And that, my friends, is where we will end tonight. You are back in Sharn. It is the night after you got back from Rote, and you are still going to see the professor this morning. You've just woken up from this creepy dream.
Yeah. Wow. Cool. Thanks, guys.
You
That
know,
was
guys,
fun.
I've
Thank
had
you.
the strangest dream last night.
You know what? I had a weird dream too. Yeah.
And you were there?
Yeah.
You were there?
You were there?
Indeed. I hope you have enjoyed Ravenloft Mourning Mists, the spin-off of Eberron Moorgrave Mythos.
Which is apparently now a spin-off of Dragonlance,
Which is
Dragons
Who
of
knows what's
War,
happening here?
part 8, I think we were, or 9 we're up to.
Well, we'll be back to Eberron sometime in May, but next week we should be back.
We'll be back with
Dragonlance.
Dragonlance. And, yeah, we're going to continue our last episode, which was our St. Patrick's Day episode, which we didn't get to the St. Patrick's Day part until right at the end, so we'll be part 2 of that. It does all tie into, and you guys know how great I am with following the modules and the books that you love so much. It does tie into not only, and this is a little sneak peek for those of you who are watching today and didn't just disappear because we weren't playing Dragonlance. Boo-hoo. Shit happens. You don't always get what you want. I'm going to throw that out there. But this next episode ties into not only the group that we're playing with now, but also the group that is, at this point, just ending their adventure in Sylvanesty, saving Sylvanesty from talking about mists, that green mist and the green dragon that was fucking with everything there, with the dragon orb, and I forget his name, but the speaker of the stars, Lorak, Caledon.
So what you're telling me is that both Kurlathon and Vantellis will have no idea what's going on in the future.
Exactly.
Awesome.
But there is a tie-in to both characters next week.
All right, there you go. So join us then for more Dragonlance action, and and back in May sometime for coming back to Eberron and seeing what these strange dreams of Ravenloft mean for our characters.
Yeah.
I hope you've had a good time tonight. And for Adam, Will, Jeremy, and Kemchan, I am Gaz, your DM, saying good night, take care of each other, and we'll see you soon.
Good night, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.